So the project we're doing is about an insurance company. They are trying to. We're working on when a user provided us enough information, we're gonna find the best available insurance on the market, and potentially compare them and find the cheapest one or the most suitable.
So it's basically just like a really long form.
Yeah.
Slow. Why is it not working?
Wait. Are you connected?
Yeah, I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. I know. What? Yeah, I am.
Oh wait. There is actually a bug. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This was from you. I have no
Did you
idea.
text?
It was literally just working.
Oh my god.
I didn't do anything.
Go to 88.
Line 88.
Oh.
Oh man.
There's conflict.
Come on. No. Yeah. Okay. 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 So,
Get rid of the.
yeah.
Alex.
So basically, like the way it works is, you go through, you select certain things, and it's like, so we did it without ever like redirecting. So it's just one page, and like it goes through, and as you select, you just keep going, and then what we did today is like you can go back and like it saves and then you can go forward again. And like if you change something, then it like resets because like depending on your answer, it'll have different questions. So yeah.
So you might wonder how many questions are there in total? There are a lot. So we were given a 2,000 line Python, and we converted this to how long is this now? 1,600 lines JSON.
Of one object.
Of one object. So how this works is that we have a key to each object, and each this is a giant object, and inside of this giant object you have like properties, and each key brings you to a question, and inside the question we have question. This is the prompt. We have the question type and the possible answers, and if you choose one of the answers, this tells you where the next question will be.
So basically, like when we're done, like if the client wants to change the flow of the questions or add new questions or anything like that, all they have to do is go into this file and like add it or change it, and then the JavaScript does everything else.
Legal.
How are you saving the answers as you go back to the previous page?
Oh, so you can see that we have app.js, page.js, and question.js. So these are components. So the outermost component is app, and apps render several pages, and page renders questions. And inside questions, there are different type of questions, like yes and no, or multiple choices, or fill in. So there, inside app, we have pages array, which is in the state. So whenever you change something, when you click next page, this current page gets pushed into the pages array. And so when you go back, you can go fetch that page given the index you have.
And you're storing all the answers in the page.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if they go back and change something, then it like restores it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's it.
What
Sure.
technologies did you use?
So
Technologies.
Did you use?
React.
we have everything with Basic Touch. We have we have the we are using Handlebar. We're using React. We're using Bootstrap. We're using jQuery. We're using React, Bootstrap. What else are we? We're using Express.
Oh yeah.
because this might be a multi-page. After you complete all the form, we're gonna redirect to a result page. So that's actually redirecting. But before you get everything, it's
Sean Park and Rendezvous next.
it's actually.
Screen share the screen thing. Yep. Entire screen. Share. Flip.
Are you gonna plug anything in?
Have to log on.
Oh. Oh no. Alright.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Right. So what the fuck? Sorry. All right. So one of the key trends in music in the past 5 to 7 years I've noticed is the emergence of music collectives composed of members that each specialize in almost every component of content creation, ranging from rapping to music video directing. The key characteristic of these collectives is that they're often local groups that have formed through the internet. And nowadays, a lot of up-and-coming artists try to mimic the success of these collectives by forming a group earlier on in their career, often through the web. And in order to meet that demand, we decided to create a website in which up-and-coming artists get to provide a gallery composed of like their artwork or their music. A website that also allows you to form teams as well as post collaborative projects on your team page. So I've logged into my account, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a simple name search. Anyone with the name that contains the alphabet A, and I'm looking through. Let's say I'm a rapper. I need a DJ in Philadelphia to make some beats for me. Let's look through this. Oh, Lucas Mandelbaum, description, DJ in Philadelphia. Seems like a stand-up guy. I'll send him an invite to my team. And here, I can type in the name of whatever team that I want to invite him to. At the moment, I don't think I've created any teams.
Go to your account.
Oh,
To your
yeah.
account and check.
Okay. I'll go to my dashboard, my teams. Oh, yeah, I created Team Horizons. All right, I'll go back. I'm gonna invite Lucas to Team Horizons. Yep, and I sent that invite, and on Lucas's account, he can probably check invites that have come from me. And I can do the same. I can go to my dashboard, see any invitations that have come to me. No one has invited me, which kind of showcases my web presence. But anyways, you get the idea. You get to create team pages, such as the one I created for Horizons right here. Here you can make posts that each serve as links to the team projects that you make. And that's just about the thick and thin of it.
What's that?
Did you screenshot yourself?
I didn't. What's that?
Oh, it's still on, dude.
Oh, is he on?
What do I do? Entire screen? Is that it? I guess I have to be down here when we present. Y'all can talk through shit. I don't know.
Okay, so
Sharecropper.
is a website to be able to sign up, or you can sign up and you can look for gardens or gardeners near you and what produce they have available.
Sign up.
So basically, what works is sellers can message. I don't know this part. So you don't have to know this part.
I mean, we haven't like put in a lot of this shit yet. We like. Right now, you can't message anyone. Only on your brand. There's my beautiful homepage. Like if you were to go to someone's profile who has like a seller account, it would show up this pink area is gonna turn into a profile picture eventually. These are crops they have for sale, so you can like hover. Yeah, $12 per pound for duck. It's not bad. You can follow people. So if I want to follow Sandy, I follow Sandy. No, I'm logged in as A. So now Sandy's got 1 follower. It's me. This isn't even a button yet. Here's some hard-coded messages. Send's not a button. It's just a box that says send. Navbar works for the most part. I don't know why it's so slow right now. I can add a new plot of stuff. So like crop name, corn. Sell that for like $900 a pound. You're gonna have it growing right now and put it in the store. Expensive corn. And we create that, and look, now we have this corn plot down here in our garden. Yeah. You want to? Yeah. The other stuff's not on my branch, so I can't show it to you because we had some issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I made a transactions page. So like you can go in and add like a thing. I don't know why that thing always pops up. Pain in the ass. Well, like all this works. I don't know why that's $9.99. That's just like the default thing. Yeah, it probably is. Or it might be because oh yeah, there we go. I think it's going back to the profile. It's so slow. Yeah. So like now I've got that credit card on my thing. That's about all we've got right now. How do I unshare this?
So we are on Trinidad, which is best described as competitive Quizlet. So you can after you do notes directly on the website. You can share the notes and send friends live challenges. But we're taking this app like stuff up into a mobile app where you can share your notes and have like challenges. My challenges with friends, all that.
I'm doing my best here. My screen share? Oh, we're good to go.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Let's see if I can make this any bigger. I didn't realize how small it would be. Oh, too big. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, logging in, we get a nice profile picture with errors. A win, loss, and ties, keeping stats on. When challenging with the wins. So it's the folder.
Which one? Okay.
Yeah, this is connected to. We use their we have an API that's like done Ruby on Rails, and so.
That's
Yeah. Also, there's a World Cup majority. Look up Quidditch. Well, this
right now.
yeah, the internet.
Hmm.
The internet.
There we go. Quidditch, a history. Let's take a quiz, shall we?
No. Oh, it's coming.
It's gonna be, yeah, it's
Sooner or later.
really slow.
Oh my
The API
goodness.
is also slow.
This is brutal. Let's see. Oh no, we might actually have a problem.
If you hit Command Option D,
My we'll move it. There it
Oh,
is.
nice. Quidditch
Sorry,
is
it's really
a
slow.
full contact. It's co-ed sport. Quidditch is a full contact sport. So you select the question.
This is their API, not us. That's one question. I'm not taking the hit for that. But yeah, no questions. And otherwise, yeah,
And you can also
share stuff. You can also.
so we haven't merged everything quite yet. Yeah, you'll be able to see like stats and you can view your friends and be able to
Just saying. Yeah. Sorry.
So their backend is actually fully in Ruby on Rails. So they've been learning. They've been like reading along and Green button on the
Okay.
All right. Hey guys, I saw this up for Annie.
Okay, so what I was trying to implement was basically like a way for you to sort your like text messages, kind of like the way you can do with emails, like sort them into folders or star messages. Unfortunately, that was kind of hard to do with iMessage, so I did it a little bit differently. Not completely the most useful yet, but it's getting there. So basically, I used SendGrid to allow someone to like forward their message to like something at topics.com, and then it shows up in a separate app. So I can try to demonstrate it. Basically, like if you had a message, you can like forward messages, I think. Yeah, so then you would, right now I don't have it set up, the topics domain, but it would be like something at topics.com. A little bit slow, but I'll eventually send, hopefully. Maybe. Yeah. So then, like right now, like this is just like a starred page. I don't think I have starred up there, but eventually you could do like, instead of like inbound at topics.com, you could do like name of a topic at topics.com. And then on the homepage of the app, you could like select your different topics. So yeah. And it was a little bit, it was a little bit challenging because when you send text messages through SendGrid, they come up as an attachment. So it was a little bit tricky figuring that out, but.
How'd you figure it out?
Well, Ethan helped me. He pointed out, I think this is it. It's this thing called Molter, which is basically just a middleware thing. Yeah, Ethan helps me out with that.
Besides SendGrid, what other technologies did you use?
Just SendGrid, like React, but yeah. It was fairly simple. It was just a little bit hard to get working, but yeah, that's it.
Are you running this on Heroku right now? Or?
No, just locally, unfortunately. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for getting.
Okay, so this is going to be actually a demo. Which one? Whoops, sorry. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to have Sari come up here. Hey, Sari, can you stop? Can you please come up here? Sari's going to call someone random in this crowd, and you guys are going to have a conversation. And you have to couple things. No, you're using your phone. Okay. I'm gonna call someone. And pretty much you guys are gonna have to hit these points, mention these names in your conversation, try and keep it limited to around like 30 seconds.
What?
Don't.
You want me to use all of that in 30 seconds?
Okay, please try not to complain, all right? Try you and whoever you are talking to, hit these points within around 30 seconds, and don't interrupt each other and try and enunciate, okay? Yeah, all right.
So I'm gonna call Tyler.
No, you're not, we already know who you're gonna call.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna call you, Twilio's gonna call you, just give me a second.
Who am I calling?
You'll find out.
What? Wait, can you pull up the points again?
Yeah. When you get the call,
Yeah.
accept it.
Who am I calling?
If your phone's ringing, please pick it up.
Oh yeah.
Hello?
Hey, are you going to the Hillary Clinton thing this week in London?
No, I'm actually going to Toronto, but I'm in Philadelphia right now.
Oh really? I think Ethan and David are there.
Fuck. Damn it. Shit.
Yeah, so I don't know my contacts actually. If I could get some more in London.
We will, but I have to go now.
Okay, I'll talk to you.
Good night. Bye.
Good job. Good job. Well done. All right, so this might take a little time, but pretty much Twilio has recorded that phone call, and it's transcribing. We're sending it through several APIs, and it's transcribing it. So in a little bit, you can see it's waiting for data. It'll spit out the key points. Hopefully, they'll come up soon.
This is the moment of truth.
Yeah, well, kind of, for you guys.
What technologies did you use?
We had to use WebSockets and route that through Twilio, basically.
So this is the total conversation, and I can expand this for you guys.
Hesitation.
Yeah. So it detects hesitation, and then we simplified it here so that you can see the places, the people that person 2 mentioned and person 1 mentioned, as well as their sentiment and Twitter engagement.
Also, it thinks that hesitation is like a person or a place, so that's like something we'd have to parse, but yeah.
Yeah.
It means like how likely on a scale of 0 to 1 that statement would have gained followers on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
So there are a couple other things that we could implement, sort of like emotion as well. And those are also on a scale from 0 to 1, like how angry you are or like how sad you are. But those are other things that we could have implemented. These are the main ones that we decided to highlight.
What are you gonna do with this data?
Yeah, so that goes to like
yeah,
what
so we could
had
render it
intended.
in like message format and save that. Really, like the problem that we were trying to tackle was to save and remember your phone conversations because they tend to be more memorable than most of your text messages, and it's also easier to forget them. So one thing that we could implement in the future is a reminders. So like if you set certain trigger words, then on those trigger words, it like shows you what other words were closer to that, so you can remember it, or it can like send that to your calendar via like a Google Calendar API or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How do you calculate Twitter?
Watson does.
It's Watson. Or Indico.
Oh, Indico does.
Would it be possible to do this for like not a two-way conversation? Like if you just wanted to like say stuff to yourself
So-
and like have it.
Currently, the way that it's working is Twilio is actually calling the first user and then connecting that user to the second call. So it's actually when it shows up on your phone, it shows up as the Twilio number. I think there is a way for you to conference call someone through Twilio, but we have to look into that later. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so this is just our landing page. This is the landing page that would direct you to the Messenger on Facebook. And this plugin would actually initiate a conversation with Pam.
We're not doing that because, you know,
Yeah.
we only want to send message to Pam, not the other person.
So yeah, you message Pam. We used the Facebook API to grab the information that we needed, such as time zone and name. So it says, "Nice to meet you, Mojia." You can read the rest. My bad. And
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good idea to do this though. That works for now. Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, we should use Messenger.
It's fine. It's okay.
So setting options.
Simple conversation.
Okay. Cool.
That's why I don't want us to use Messenger.
Okay.
We lost the menu now. Where's our menu?
Okay, can we just go back to the page?
Oh, wait, go back to.
Just go back to the page. I feel like that's actually a lot clearer.
Which?
Go back to the Facebook page.
This is pretty clear.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
Wait, wait.
where's our menu now?
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on.
Okay, all right, sweet. So we're up and running. So the first thing you do, it prompts you for a routine. I'm gonna say meditation. It's gonna ask me, oh, you forgot the duration. And so what we did there is we used Wit AI to parse different types of entities. So here we saw that it didn't pick up on time. So I'll say 5 minutes. Now it knows that it's time, and it asks me if I want to add another. For now, I'll just say, or actually, yeah, I'll add one more. So I'll say like push-ups for 1 hour. You don't get this type of body without doing push-ups for an hour every morning. No, okay. So it's gonna continue this setup. So she's from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I'm gonna say.
No, do Wellesley, MA.
Okay, I'll do Wells.
So we already have the time zone, but for purpose, maybe for weather or stuff, we want also to know the city. So we're just asking.
Same thing. If I forget the state, it'll tell me that. Okay, so what time do you want me to wake you up? I'll say 8 a.m.
By 8 a.m., Pam will automatically wake up and then send you videos.
Cool. And then, so normally it would just wake you up the time, but to start, we'll just say, hey. So part of the flow is in the morning, it's gonna message you at the time you tell it to set up. At any time, usually there's a message icon, but you can also send menu and go to the menu. So the video is kind of loading slow because we're running on ngrok and it's a large video, but it's like a funny kitten video. for time purposes, we'll move on. And it just sent another one. Oh, whoops. All right, share message.
Just keep going.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll start my routine. And so it's what we want to do is we want to have, or we have photos that match like the routine you entered. And you can scroll through your routines and do the things that reminded you to do. When you press begin, it actually starts a timer. I probably should have put less than 5 minutes.
You can press finish.
I'll press finish, but basically it sends you messages like, oh, like 2 minutes left, 1 minute left until you're done, and then it slices that, and now we have your
If you
last
finish
routine.
early, you can just.
Or I could just, I could skip it because, like, honestly, how often I've never meditated 2 days in a row. Yeah, so then it'll bring you to our task.
Yeah, you type message.
No,
No. I think it was messaging just now, but like message again.
Oh yeah, where does it finish?
Message again.
Oh shit.
Just do it. It's fine.
Oh my god.
No, it's okay. Just keep going.
Well,
No, I don't think you need to change it.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. We obviously encountered a few errors, but basically it takes you throughout your day. You can add tasks with similar windows to routines, and you can update those tasks like finish or slice and add new ones. Menu options allows you to like change any of the settings you did, mostly with buttons, but also with a little natural language parsing. And at night, it asks you to do it prompts you to do a reflection.
Keep talking.
Okay, so it prompts you to reflect, and this is another like point of our app that we added since the hackathon. So it would ask you a question like, what's one conversation that like really like mattered today? And can you go to the link? Okay.
Okay, just really quickly, just want to see show you guys. Right now, you're gonna add task. What you're gonna do during the day, right? So like. You can add another task.
Okay. All right.
All right. Okay. Wait. Just
Can we
one more
show the
thing.
Visualization like
Yeah.
super quick. So like if I didn't answer this, but if I'd yeah, we did answer it. So not sure. Basically, it's gonna like visualize your journals and your journal entries over time, and it's like little entries there, so you can like see your reflections on a link that's generated specifically for you.
Yeah.
It's and it's not live yet because it has to get approved by Facebook, but like hopefully next week. Next week.
How you guys are doing the data visualization? There's timeline.js. Yeah.
Like if you misspelled like minute when you were typing it.
That's fine.
It would pick up on that, yeah. Like,
And if it doesn't pick out, you'll ask you again, and then you will type again. Yeah. Why is this due?
That's really cool.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you.
You can do like motivational things like you want us to send you like a motivational quote like in the morning.
Yeah.
Send someone that or like
or like a news group.
All right, so previously known as Project NZT, we have renamed to Cortex. We have a logo. So this is the landing page, and we wanted it to be as simple as possible. So what we want the user to do is to play this game. So it's all about the game, and if users play it enough, they'll get smarter. So we have 4 modes here, and 2 of them use sound. So just silent. So this is our level screen. This will change as you obviously complete more levels, and then it'll fill up. So right now we have like up to 20, 25. So yeah, if you start, there's the game countdown. This is the actual game menu. And so this is the grid, and what's happening right now is position is changing, and color is also changing, and so you have to keep track of the two things at the same time. So like if position was the same one position ago, then you click that back. Adam's struggling.
As the levels increase, you have to go that many back. So right now we're at level 1, n equals 1. So you have to remember the one before. If it's n equals 2, you have to remember the 2 before it,
right,
and compare those.
So it gets progressively harder, but it's good. It's supposed to be hard, but we wanted to make it as easy to get into as possible and as easy to play. So he's playing with the keyboard right now. He's using left and right now. And so basically, if two of them are going at the same time, then you press both keys. And then, as you can see, there's like user alerts telling you if you did it, or if you got it wrong.
Should I just get it?
Yeah. Right.
And we just have the web version now, but we sort of assume that that once we make it into an app, that'll be the main version. Like, we just know that.
I guess we could have changed the timer for demonstration purposes, but this will eventually go to a game over screen with your score, and moving on to the next level.
But in order to make it easy to transition from the web onto mobile devices, everything had to be rendered in React, but that was not working out so well. And so I had to render everything in React Router, which is a different in-between sort of thing. That way everything has links up at the top, and there's a history as well. But it never has to re-render, because every time you refresh, it might start your session over, or something like that. And so it can go to all these different links internally and never have to actually refresh the page. But your back button still works and everything.
Right. And so we also implemented login functionality, so you can create an account or register. And eventually what we're hoping to do is so that you'll be able to play against your friends and kind of compete for high scores. So we'll have a leaderboard functionality, and this will keep track of both your user statistics. So we have everything set up for keeping track of reaction times, your scores, progress. So that'll be all on the user side, and then leaderboards as well, which will keep track of different players, your friends, and then a global leaderboard as well.
And eventually scores will differentiate based on reaction time, where if you have a faster reaction time, you'll get more points, or if you're at a higher level, or something more difficult like advanced compared to relaxed mode, you'll get more points per click.
And the user stats we're going to move them into like graphs and things so you can see them.
Did you guys use CSS?
Oh yeah, lots. So I mean, try one of the other ones. I guess you could do advanced, but you want your sound.
Yeah, let's not kill me here.
This has all three things you have to keep track of.
Oh, so you can kind of.
6.
We're also going to update the sound.
6.
Sound.
You eventually will let you choose between letters and numbers or other types of sounds if you use it higher.
6. 7. 1. 3.
And Taylor's also working on
9.
the science behind it, so she's going to create a whole page with links to other articles, kind of explaining why this works,
9.
And like why this is actually
4.
proven to help improve.
3.
Yeah, there's a lot of like kind of science.
5.
Sorry, I stopped.
Saying that this actually works
5.
out to you and you're working
3. 9.
If you guys want, the game is live on Heroku app, so you can just go play right now.
And I bought the domain. We have cortexgame.com registered, so we just have to link it up.
But right now it's cortex-game.herokuapp.com.
Put on general on Slack.
All right.
All right, nice work, guys.
Yeah.
Next is.
Do it.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Adam.
get started. All right, so you.
All right, so
why is it so small?
okay, so we built a companion app for Pokemon Go. Basically, our idea is that well, Pokemon Go is just like walking around, people trying to find Pokemon like everywhere, and we want to make it so people could work together and like crowdsource and create a whole map where people could like ping locations where they found different Pokemon. And yeah, that was the idea of our app. This is the landing page. You want to log in. So you can also, you register, you can create an account.
Hey, guys, it's a little louder for the guys.
Oh, okay. You wanna
Yeah. So one of the main problems that Pokemon Go is experiencing right now, besides the servers being really shitty, is that their recent update, their nearby function doesn't even work anymore. So people, even if they see like a rare Mew or something right next to them, they would have to probably search half an hour just trying to find it. So our app, where it's basically like what John was saying, people tell everyone the information about where they found something. So if someone found like on the screen right there, War Turtle, they'd post it up really quick, and then anyone around them, anybody around there would be able to see it and be like, oh, I'm running over there really quick.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we have like a half an hour limit. So unlike other apps like PokeRadar, which is very similar, they just leave it there. And the problem is you can see like a cipher and you'll run over there, but it won't be there anymore because someone posted it a day after. So this app is very live, meaning that people actually have a chance of catching what someone posted. So we got to do a demo right here.
Yeah, so basically, in Pokemon Go, when you cite a Pokemon, it doesn't stay there forever. So this app is nice because it tells you when the person cited it, and it tracks your location. So like when you're using this app and you ping a location where a Pokemon is, it'll be like, this Pokemon was seen at like a pin, like how many minutes ago it was seen. Yeah,
We could make our location move a bit.
Yeah, and we're basically like building on the Pokemon Go community, which I think is like increasing and like growing a lot. Like you see people just like on their phones, like walking around, like pretending that they're not playing, but they're actually just walking around like trying to hatch their eggs. So this is like a kind of like a group effort of like everyone trying to get better and like collecting Pokemon in the game, which is like sort of cool.
What do you want to add in the future?
So there's speculation that there's going to be trading that's going to be implemented in Pokemon Go, which is like, it probably is because there has been trading in like every single Pokemon game before. So we want to sort of set up like a trading platform where people can communicate what they want to trade. Like they can put up Pokemon for like on a trading post, like I have these Pokemon that I want to trade and I want these Pokemon, like, and then everyone else that uses that app can see the Pokemon that are on the trading post. And so we want to do some sort of feature like that. I think that'd be pretty cool.
And even more relevant, right now there's these things called gyms, and there's 3 teams that everyone's in. But the problem is there's no way to communicate between different teams or between your own team, except unless you're friends. So we're planning on, before launching this, adding a function where people in the same team can request help to take down the gym, and would make it a lot harder for other teams to take down the gym.
Okay, and other features are you can like filter for a certain Pokemon if you're using the app and you want to see if like there's this Pokemon nearby. You can also upvote or downvote post pings. So like if someone pinged a Pokemon at a location and then you didn't find it there, you can like downvote it. Like this guy's lying, like it's not there. Yeah.
Does it go away after a certain number of
No.
Not yet. But like,
It's just if you go there and there's like 100 downvotes, you're just an idiot, right?
you guys gonna release this?
I don't know.
Good time.
And this is our logout.
Also, there are a lot of people playing international, so we might consider like doing multiple languages.
That sounds hard. And how do I get out of Google Hangouts? Just hang up?
Awesome. Obby, is it working? Oh, screen share?
Yeah.
All right.
You guys are good.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we are making a product called Q. It has since changed names from Sam.ai. And basically, we noticed that file management was like this unnecessary headache. And we could use a really popular platform that enterprise companies are using to manage this, schedule meetings, query files, and basically do everything in line in Slack, like basically like command line for business people. So what I can show you now is basically how it works and some of the features we think are really important. So I'm just going to invite Q here, and he's going to message me to authenticate my account. I'm basically giving him access to my Google Drive and my calendar so that he can post meetings and manage them all for me. The plan is to redirect this to like a really nice webpage to onboard our users. What happens then is I can start interacting with Q after I go to demo and set basically a channel level folder, like maybe a design folder. So set the folder to demo. And Q will set the folder to demo. Now I can pull up the folder so you can actually see what's inside.
Can you zoom in on slide?
Yeah. Google Drive, demo. So demo is like, it has all these files in it, but so I can say to Q, oh, cool. Can find files from yesterday. And Q will be able to come back to me, hopefully, with all the files that say Horizons. He's a little bit more sophisticated, so I could say, like, find the file Bing Chen. It should be a spreadsheet. Work. Cool. Horizon speaker. This is one of my favorite things. So if it's a downloadable file, you can do this thing where it like goes right there and it'll download it, which is really cool. What else can you do? Oh, this is cool. Okay, so I can actually Q set the folder to test. So you can reset all the folders depending on like maybe your channel is gonna change, like all the developers are taking over the designer channel. So then like you have like this new folder that's set, and there's a cat PNG. So like Q find the cat, find the cat, and then it'll go find the cat, download cat, and then you can get it right in line. All right, I don't know if this one's gonna work. Q invite Sam, Darwish, and Ethan to a meeting about the demo. It should be called Q meeting. And no, let's see. Yeah. And take place at International House. Start at 4 p.m. and at 5 p.m.
Oh my God.
Sweet. And Darwish, Ethan, Sam was not invited for some reason. But Q meeting, International House. Awesome. It worked. It was the first time it like didn't break. So yeah, like you don't have to download every file. For downloadable files, there's like a download link, but basically Google Drive organizes by MIME type. So it's like there's different file types. So like docs are not downloadable. You can't. Well, we might convert it to docx and let you download it, but right now you would click the link and it would go to like Horizon speakers, and then Bing Chen's right there. That's why you were able to find him before, because it searched by like the inner file, by the innards of the file. But yeah, we might convert it so that you could download like the Microsoft downloadable versions, but that's like harder. But PDFs, PNGs, and like your standard file system file types, you will be able to download via like that link. Yeah. What's up?
In the last one you did, how many of those words are like necessary?
Um,
to get it to do that?
So,
like if you just
so we went top down. We basically trained it so it could do all of this. And then basically like when it creates the final event, it'll be able to input as much information as possible, like who the attendees are, what time. But if you just say create event called this, it should go top down. It should be able to recognize that, just create a simple event, but there would be no attendees, no whatever. So we tried to get it like handling the hardest things possible so that the easy things were just like natural to it. Basically, it just creates a query, and then most of those other fields are like undefined, so it just ignores them.
We got a few customers lined up waiting to use this thing, so we're very
Yeah, so right now we're trying to make it way more efficient to schedule meetings. Right now it's like we want to be able to send Darwish a notification saying he has a meeting when it's about time to have the meeting and give him all the files. So it's ready to go. So that's the next step. And Sean's going to be working with us next week to do that. Welcome. Did you not know you were working with us?
No, I did not know that.
Darwish said that. Is he working with us?
I was talking about it.
Okay. Okay.
He wants to.
All right, Ahura, the modern home care provider. One team meant for greatness. We intend to be the rough gems in the home care industry by combining a personal touch with cutting edge technology of the 21st century. And we also have one team member who's not a Horizonite. So this is Carlo, for those of you who haven't met him yet. And he's going to go around with some awesome Dutch legal cookies after this presentation. You can meet him. We started out with, we have a lot of data to pass in. We have a lot of data models, so we mapped it out really nicely. We'll show it later to you because this is not really going to work on a big screen. But now it's time for the demo and what could possibly go wrong, right? Okay, so if you are, let's say it's a Friday evening like now, and you are a bit older, and you are looking for company, you're lonely, and you want to walk a block in the park. You put in a zip code, and you say, I want company. You don't want home assistance, or at this point, you want company. You want someone to stay with you that night. And what it's going to do is going to ask you a couple of questions, and with that, it will have a matching system to generate your perfect match. So we're going to say it's Friday. When do we need it? Like now. Right. And we get Abi, which is a very, like, this is a great algorithm, and it selected Abi for me to be the perfect match. He works out all the time. I work out all the time. I have designed special workouts for any age category. Well, that sounds amazing. So let's make an appointment with Abi. So now I have to fill out my stuff. we go. And then takes me to Abi. Say go to payment, and then it's designed especially now for the Netherlands, and they're big on Ideal, which is a payment system which is not here. So we used Molly for that. And
Molly is like Stripe. So it's an API connection.
Molly.
We love drugs.
And now it says it worked. It paid. It sends me a message. It's set up now that I'm also the caregiver, so it sends a message to the caregiver, which is Abby in this case, that he has a new appointment, and it will send me a confirmation email that I have this appointment. So and if you pass in different locations or certain preferences, it will generate a different person. So ideally, this will be for me better as a client, that I can always get a perfect fit, but also for the company, because then we will make it logistically optimally. So it will look like the closer you are to me, then it's going to assign me that person. But if I have an appointment somewhere else in town and this one is right after, it will look if I'm closer to that location. Yeah.
Are you guys gonna implement one button
Payment?
Yeah, like just like one button you click and then it processes all the payments instead of you needing to like put in the card and everything else.
So you could do that with credit cards, but the thing is that that payment system in the Netherlands is not very people are not used to that. You always have to put in a confirmation number, usually. Like here in the US, you just fill out your credit card stuff and then people can just pay forever.
Yeah, or like you just remembers all your payment information, so you don't need to like input it every time. It's just like less friction.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah.
Yeah, for customers that are logged in, you can store the information for sure.
Yeah.
Does Avi have to confirm the appointment, or do you just pay anyway?
That's a good question. That's a good question. So Abi has to fill out his availability in advance. Like in the beginning of the week, he has to say, okay. Well.
So we have that's the client side, but there's also the whole caregiver side. So well, it already has someone logged in, so they went through all the registration. So they have a profile view, and this is Joost. Joost is a caregiver. So if you click on a day, you then can select your availability of when you want to work. So say I want to work at 10 a.m. for 4 hours. Submit that, and I also want to work on the 30th for 4 hours. Now, if you reload the page, but this is kind of one of the steps we're at to make this calendar show more information of the upcoming appointments and kind of more scheduling here.
And there's still a bunch of features we want to add. Like we want to have from Google that it calculates my traveling time and then allows me to schedule an appointment or not and send me messages when I have to leave. And we also need to have this in an app version, of course, because then it is more useful for
And then we have a whole caregiver side too, and their flow to register as well. And then
Yeah, thank you for that.
Break.
Well, there's one last message.
And then going forward, we're gonna like build out more ways for people to like find music.
This one? This one? This. Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you. Very nice. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're just gonna step you through. I'm gonna sign in to Herd as an artist. I'm an aspiring artist. Here's my email.
Signing up right now.
Yep,
By the way.
signing up. So gotta log in. And then log in. And I'm gonna log in with SoundCloud. Let it connect.
The first time you log in as an artist, you have to go through that.
Yeah, so ignore this one. This one was the one we previously made as a test. But this is our homepage. Our homepage is gonna show you kind of blocks of different users that are using this service, and they're all supposedly supposed to be artists. And so if we click onto my page, you can get a little bit more information about who I am, how much I'm worth, which is apparently $2 right now. Yeah, and then right here are songs that I've posted on my SoundCloud. So if you were an artist and you had tons of songs that were listed on your SoundCloud, you could have people look at how much you're worth and also listen to your music to see if they would potentially be interested in investing in you. So you do this. You listen to music, and it's very responsive. You could go to different pages, view other artists, see their songs without having it change. For example, say I'm done with this song and I wanted to listen to this mini mix. Click it. It was supposed to sound like that. Good. Good, okay. Should we demo this?
Yeah, that works.
Solid. So, wait, what? I'm gonna what? Oh, you want me to sign in as myself?
No, just click.
Go, Siri. Okay. Cool. So I'm going to put in.
Put in a negative number.
Okay. I'm gonna,
Oh, wow. Because she's selling to herself. Try and go to another user. So that was because she was trying to buy her own shares, actually.
which you can't do. Okay, so you can do this. You pay now, and you can put your credit card information, and it will let you do that. Cool. Should we? What else is there?
Yeah, you can pop open that search thing. So yeah, this is just another way to look up users. Pretty much, try and do it from the main screen. I don't know why I did that. Maybe you're going too quick. All right, that worked prior to this. Yeah, you can search up users that way as well. You're only gonna see like artists here, but if you want to look at actual other end fans, you go through that.
Solid.
And then if you go, open up that. All we have here right now is this is pretty much the artist dashboard. This artist hasn't posted any songs for sale yet, so they need to click that plus button to not post songs for sale, post shares of themselves for sale. So you just put in how many shares you want to post, the price for them, and we haven't exactly tested this, but it should work. Yeah, submit, and then try and refresh. Yeah,
wow.
Those are
Amazing.
what she just did, pressed several times. And yeah, that's pretty much what we have going right now.
Cool. Thank you
And
so
then
much.
going forward, like I said, we're gonna build out more ways to filter these artists. Make sure that search thing is working properly. Try and refresh. This was just a merge thing. I don't know what happened. And what else do we have to still build out?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
We're gonna keep going.